Hi everyone, Misha the Word Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am posting my April TBR pile. Now, normally I do 5 books and you will notice there is one missing, but there's a reason for that I will get into in a moment. So let's just jump into the books. The first book is Essentialism by Greg McEwen. I feel so bad if I mispronounce the last name. But I've had this book on my TBR pile for a while, and this year I'm really working on like a minimalism journey, and trying to cut down on being overwhelmed by the amount of things I want to do, the amount of things I need to do, and I really think reading this book will help me with that goal. The next book is The Librarianist. This is a large print edition, which is why it's so big, by Patrick DeWitt. I gotta be honest, I don't know too much about this book. I just remember seeing it at the library last year, and I decided to add it to my TBR pile. And I decided I'm going to give it a read and see what I think of it. It is, like I said, it's a large print book, so it is quite big, but I think it should be good. The next book is Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. This is another book that I've had on my TBR pile for a little bit, and I'm finally getting around to it. I don't remember too much about this or what attracted me to it, but hopefully it's not too late to like read it and enjoy it, because one thing I've been doing recently is watching like other people's TBR videos, or like their on haul videos, and a lot of them are like, the time has passed for me to read this book, like I'm not interested in it anymore. So apparently books like milk have an expiration date. I didn't realize that. At least not when it comes to like books you haven't read yet, I guess. So yeah, hopefully the time hasn't passed for that. And then this book, the last one that I physically have, is Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman. It's, a fantasy novel. It's action, there's magic, there's all sorts of things in it that I absolutely love. So I feel like this is going to be a book that I'm really, really going to enjoy. This has also been on my TBR pile for a while. Okay, so the last book that I want to read in April, I don't have, because it is not out yet. Or at least, I've seen people get like, like it in like PR or like on the Kindle or whatever. Not sure how they're doing that. Haven't looked too much into it because I pre-ordered my book. So I gotta wait for it to arrive, but it is The Malfi Curse by Sarah Penner. If you know me at all, if you read my blog, you know that I met Sarah Penner. I am a huge fan of her books. I mean, The Lost Apothecary and The London Seance Society are 2 of my favorite, like, modern books. She was just, like, so nice and so awesome to talk to. And, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. I did order the collector's edition just so I had the collector's edition right off the bat. And I'm really excited to get it. Unfortunately, I don't have it yet. But when I do get it, I want to make a video on it, just kind of like showing it off and stuff, because it looks it just looks so beautiful. And I'm sure the story inside of it is going to be just as great. But yeah, so that is my April TBR pile. I'm still working on my books for March, though. I'm really close to having one of them done, and the other one I just started, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I did a lot more rereading in March than I should have. Yeah, that's my fault. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you're reading for the month of April and how your reading goals for the year have been going. I will be making a reading goals update video sometime this month. I originally was going to do one every month, but I decided that might be a little too much, so I figured I'll do one like every 3 months, even though technically 3 months would have been doing it in March, but yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I could post it in April and it would be fine as long as I don't include the April books. But anyway, that's all for today's video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye!